moving. He's alive.
My head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
Jenny's mom?
I knew it!
Jenny!
Jenny?
Jenny!
Jenny?
Uh-oh.
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she?
How did you...
It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
What proves the Dean knew he was going to die? This one. I think he changed his schedule. And then... Oh, how to prove... And he break the clock.
The Dean died on Thursday at 3:57 p.m. precisely. In his planner, I noted that he had canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged a lunch date with Keith. At the time, this didn't strike me as unusual. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the Dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
Oh, Dean staged his own death. He want people to know he's died? So what can he prove he staged his? Yes. I think he's used this kind of chemical. And how he staged his own death. Is this a powder? I think he used the chemical.
It's no secret that the Dean is an avid gardener. One of the Dean's assistants told me about the exotic plants he cultivates in his greenhouse. Some with quite remarkable properties. And in the library, despite the apparent cause of death being electrocution, I noticed strange marks covering the Dean's neck. His face was discolored and his skin was shriveled. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for.
Ha. Yes, an antidote is mom holding an antidote.
That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
Someone to revive. What proves mom and the Dean were working together? Oh, they met in the library. Oh yeah, and when we go to Jenny's home, we found this one. So Keith with flower, storybook, and mom tell, okay, need to wear glove.
In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the Dean's neck. In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the Dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
Yeah, but why? I don't know. They want so Dean wants people think he dead, but why? What went wrong with their plan? Ah, when Jenny come. So Mom got captured. And somehow Mom's ID is there. I think we'll analysis why.
Dean's electrocution and fall from the balcony was an unfortunate accident.
Ah,
This threw the plan into disarray. The Dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck.
oh, yes.
Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Earlier, the Dean had told me he was meeting Mom in the library. That was a mistake. If I hadn't gone there to find Mom, she might still have escaped before the police arrived. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
Yeah, real question is why.
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
Huh? Aliens?